Welcome to another Shop My Stash video. If you've never watched this before, check out my description bar, but I'm just going to jump right into it. So this is all stuff that I've been using for about 3 weeks now. I'm pretty sure I used everything. So let's put back both of these Laura Geller products. I talked about these in a recent favorites. Love both of them. They're both the Vivid Swirl baked products. One's a highlighter, one's a blush. This Maybelline Master Chrome Rose Gold, yeah, this one's the Rose Gold highlighter, is so beautiful. If you haven't seen this yet in the store, go get your hands on it. It's so pretty. Look at this swatch. This is just so amazing. I think I want to keep this in here for another go around because I've just been loving it that much, but I'm going to put back the holographic one and the molten gold. This NYX blush in Sweet Spring I used a couple times. Why can't I open it? And I'm going to put that back. It's very super pigmented. This is Makeup Use Up, so this can stay. This rose gold one from Hard Candy. This is a very subtle highlight, but it's really nice. Like if you want a little bit more of a subtle shimmer, see the difference between the Maybelline and the Hard Candy there? But it's still very pretty, but I'm going to put that back for a while. So that's Makeup Use Up. Let's maybe condense these. Can they both fit? Yes, they can. Makeup Use Up. Okay. Both these MAC blushes can go back. I used both of those. Clinique and NARS and Vincent Longo, used all of those. And then this Becca palette, this is the Après Ski Face palette. I did use this quite a bit. Really like that, but that can go back too. And then everything in here is brow products, so that's all staying. Wow, that is like pretty much fully cleared out, so good job. Okay, as you can see right above here, this is where I keep a lot of other products. I have all my lip products up here, but I just got this little 4-drawer thing from Winners. And so far, these two are empty. This one I've put in here Project Pan items, so all those are going to stay because I need to remember to be using those. If you saw my last Shop My Stash, you know that this drawer is full of all the drugstore face products that I've tested, and I just filmed that video where I fully reviewed all of these products. I've been using them for 2 solid months. If that video is up, I will link it, but if it's not up yet, just take a, keep an eye out for it. Anyways, all this has kind of been off to the side, separate from this drawer, but I want to keep a few things in. So I definitely want to keep this Revlon Instafilter foundation in for my next go-around, but I'm going to move all this down here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in some of these drawers yet, so maybe we'll find out by the end of this video. But anyway, I want to keep this in. This Maybelline Superstay, I love this, but it's just very dark. So I'm going to put that back. I'm going to put back the Rimmel Breathable Lasting Finish Foundation and Concealer. And I think I'm going to put back this L'Oreal Infallible primer. Also going to put back the LA Girl Pro Prep primer and the Gigi Hadid Tinted primer. That's more of a contouring product, not a primer. And then this CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist Concealer. Don't like this at all. It is way too light coverage. This Revlon Photo Ready Color Correcting Pen, I don't really like this either. I think there is definitely better. But then also in this drawer down here, I've already fully reviewed this, but I wanted to use it in conjunction with the CoverGirl Vitalist stuff. So I'm going to put this back. That's the foundation. This I don't like either. It oxidizes, the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. But this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, I'm going to keep this in too. This is awesome stuff. So I'm going to also move this to my 3 drawers down here. So normally I show you 2 drawers full of lip products, one that I've used and one that I haven't, and I do have that here. These are the ones I haven't got to yet. Oh, right here, that I'm going to keep in. And these are all ones that I have used, but obviously this isn't a normal amount of stuff for me, so I'm going to show you something else. I'm doing a specific video right now on every lip product I used in February, and so I've been putting them all into this container. So I'm not going to go through all of these in this video because you'll see every one of these lip swatched in a video coming up, if that's not up yet. A few of these I'm going to put back into these drawers after I'm done with that video. Like for example, the Fenty Gloss Bomb I barely used yet. This Divine by Kat Von D I know I'm going to want to use again. There's a few things in here that I really want to use some more, so I will end up putting back in there. I know maybe this is a little bit of a departure for this type of video to over explain all this stuff for you, but I just wanted you to know like why that looks the way it does. I'll definitely be pulling more lip products when I get to my Shop My Stash portion, but all of these are gonna go back. So here's mainly face products in here. A couple of these are makeup use up, like this and that primer. That is makeup use up. This e.l.f. HD powder can go back, so can the Urban Decay Optical Illusion primer. Okay, this I didn't really love. It's the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. I didn't really find it was mattifying at all. I really just found like it was pore filling. Also use this Cover FX drops. I just have come to the conclusion that these don't work for me because I really need to put powder over top my skin and I just can't get this to work with powder. So I'll probably end up decluttering that at some point. Okay, I've got two makeup use up concealers in there. Both of these can go back, the Tarte Shape Tape and the Maybelline Better Skin. I have decided I do not like this. It looks very dry under my eyes. It's not very good coverage on me. I have so much better in my collection, so I don't like that stuff. That is part of a project. The Kat Von D is part of Makeup Use Up, so is MAC Painterly. Let's talk about all these foundations. So I've been using the Lancome Tint Idol stick with the Hourglass Vanish foundation, and I really haven't used it enough. I really need to use this some more, so I'm gonna leave this in. This is Makeup Use Up anyway, so it stays in. So are two of those. Like, I've got so much foundation to use, and it's been difficult because I've been reviewing all of those drugstore ones, so it's been hard to get to all this stuff. Anyway, the Smashbox Studio Skin one can go back, and so can the Ordinary one. This is the coverage one, not the serum one, and I just found like I was so oily by the end of the day. It looks gorgeous when you first use it, so if you're just doing it like for a photo session, or like even for like a 3-hour night out, but other than that, so super oily, so not a fan of that. So 3 out of the 4 foundations in here are Makeup Use Up, and I also have that Revlon one. So when I go to pull foundations, I think I'll probably only end up pulling one because I really need to be using this stuff. And then over on this side here is mainly bronzers and stuff. Still trying to use up this Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, so that stays in. The Body Shop bronzer can go back. This is Makeup Use Up. This bronzer can go back, the L'Oreal Glam Bronze. And then the Becca one is also Makeup Use Up. Always a weird angle over here for eyeshadows. I have my Too Faced Chocolate Gold chocolate bar palette, and I really want to keep this in here. I mean, I've used it a lot, but I really love it, and I haven't used some of the more bright pops of color. Like, I haven't used that green or that pink yet, and I really want to, so I'm gonna keep this in another time. Of course, my NARS palette is Makeup Use Up. This Clara Cosmetics palette can go back. That's the Desert Rose one, by the way, which is absolutely beautiful. You might find that at a TJ Maxx or Marshalls. If you do, buy it. It's amazing. This MAC Single Shadow palette is also for Makeup Use Up, but honestly, you guys, I just don't find myself reaching for it. I'm gonna keep it in there till that project ends in April, but I might change my mind on using that. We'll see. Okay, all of these Stila Glitters and Shimmer and Glows. Okay, first of all, let me back up. The Shimmer and Glows are the one with the rose gold. The Glitter and Glows are the one with the gold. So let's start with the Shimmer and Glow. The blue one I didn't really use. However, I don't know that I'm going to unless it's for a specific look, because it's kind of patchy when you swatch it. I actually want you guys to see what I mean. Like, it's very patchy when you swatch it. This is such a crazy angle. I don't really want to use this. I kind of regret buying that one. Bohème I've used, and Cloud I've used. This one I haven't used, and I really want to give it a try before I put it away. This one is Carefree, which is like this really pretty pink. This one is a little patchy as well, but not nearly as bad as that blue one. So I'm going to leave that one in. And then all the rest of these are the Glitter and Glows. I've been loving this Gypsy one, so I'm going to keep Gypsy in, but I think all the rest can go back because I'm probably going to end up pulling more of my other ones in, as I always do. But look at Gypsy, how amazing that purple is. So I want to keep that one in just to use here and there. Okay, this LA Girl Eye Luxe palette, I've talked about this in some other videos. It's incredible, but I've used this quite a bit, so I'm going to put that away. The Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette. I think the metallics in here are really, really good. The mattes don't blend all that well. They require a lot of work to blend out, and I'm not a huge fan. So I'm definitely going to put this away. I don't regret owning it. Like, some of them are really great. Look at how beautiful. This is actually what I'm wearing today, not that you can see it, but look at how beautiful that is. But the brown mattes in here, not a big fan of them. Anyway, I'll put that away. This NARS Sarah Moon, I finally did end up using this one time, so I'll put that away. The Dose of Colors, what is this called? Magic Moment Ideal Duo. So you've got the little base, oh shoot, geez, that's a good thing I didn't have that like really on an angle or something. I only got a chance to use this one time. I did like it. So there's the glitter part of it. I know this lighting is really bad this time around. I'm really sorry, but I think you can see it there. There it is there. And then this base on top is supposed to go with it, like as a sticky base to put underneath it. So I like the color. I like the way it looked. This creased a little bit, and I didn't really have a chance to play with it like over a different base. I think I'd be more likely to use this on its own, but I'm gonna put this away for now. This NYX glitter, I still didn't get around to using. I'm just gonna put it away for a while because it's been in there 2 times around now. And this Lis Swatche Ombre Souffle, I've talked about this in 2 videos now. It's this really beautiful green, like, sparkliness. This I actually didn't pull in last time, but I got it after that last video, so I've just been using it and I want to keep it in. So that's gonna stay in. Again, not bad. Alright, down here on the ground again, once again. This is all the new stuff. It always stays in this box until I bring it into my rotations. There's a lot of stuff in here. What am I going to start with? Okay, a new Physicians Formula eyeliner pen. Yes. Also, this Essence, the cushion eyeliner, I forgot to put this in my recent haul. This is, yeah, just like what it says, a cushion eyeliner, and it's got like a little cushion in there. Really want to try that out. This Bare Minerals bronzer, I need to try out. That's just a little mini. Also I forgot to put a lot of this stuff in my haul. Okay, this is a Clara Cosmetics, lip product. I think it's like a matte lipstick. Really nice nude shade. This Too Faced Melted Matte, I want to bring that in. It's very close in color to this Liquid Catsuit, so I'm going to leave that behind. This is the new OG Lolita from Kat Von D. We'll bring that in too. All 3 of the Anastasia mini lipsticks. This Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. A few of you wanted me to talk about this, so I will be able to after the next time around. Let's try this concealer again. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's been a long time since I've used one of these, so let's do that. What are you? A little Becca First Light Priming Filter. Okay, fine. Back Talk from Urban Decay Mini, and then MAC Velvet Teddy. This is Becca First Light Priming Filter again. Okay, well, you can come too. This primer from The Ordinary. This is the, what's it called again? High Adherence Silicone Primer. So it's a silicone primer. I'll probably have to, yikes. Now I don't know. I don't know for primers now. You know what? I'm going to leave this one behind this time around. This NYX Pore Filler one, I really need to try this, so I'll bring that one in. Tarte Monarch Blush. What is this stuff in here? It looks like hairs. And, okay, so we'll pull that in. That's just a little mini. And then this little mini Stila. See, I knew I had more of these glitters. This is Kitten Karma, just a little, like, mini size. And Fenty Beauty highlighter, really want to try this. This is Hustla Baby. It looks really beautiful in the swatch. This NYX palette, the Go-To palette. So it has bronzer, blush, highlight, and then these colors in here. So we'll bring that. And then also this Smashbox glitter trio. I really, really want to try that. So I'm not leaving behind too much this time. So I kept one highlight. I pulled in that Fenty highlight. I also have 2 highlights for projects going, so I'm only going to pull 2 things in right now. I've been thinking it's been a long time since I used this. This is the Anastasia Glow Kit. I've never been the biggest fan. I'm really thinking about doing a declutter soon, like really soon, and so I really want to try this out just to really see what I feel about it. And the other thing I want to pull in is one of my Dior's, because I've just been missing it so much, the 002, so you can come with me again. And again, with all the foundations that I have in there for my makeup use up, I don't really feel like there's anything that I want that I'm missing, except I've been thinking it's been a long time since I used the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and so I want to bring that in. So I did really good with single eyeshadows last time around. I really want to take some time in here and maybe pull out a little bit more than normal. Give some things like their chance to play in my collection, because it's been a while for some stuff. For example, this Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill in Champagne. These are gorgeous. I love them so much, and I don't use them enough. I'll pull in that one this time. Maybe I'll grab another one next time. This Overshadow by The Balm is beautiful. It's like a loose eyeshadow, and actually you could use this as a highlighter. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to bring back in my Victoria Beckham from Estee Lauder in Bitter Clove. I talked about this so much at the end of 2017. One of my favorite products in my entire collection. Okay, what else do we have here? I love this, but I used it recently. Smoldering Satin, no. Maybe I'll pull in this one. Yeah, let's do Diamond Dust. Diamond Dust from Stila. If you're gonna get one of these glitters, I would go with Diamond Dust, because it really, in fact, it looks just like my nails. Like, a lot of you asked me about these nails. These are literally press-on nails from Walmart that are 10 bucks from Kiss. They are so easy to wear, and everybody thinks they're real, but they're just stunning. But look, that looks exactly like that. Anyway, this is perfect for putting over top of almost anything, like almost any eyeshadow product. This makes it look amazing. Let's pull in Amber Rush from L'Oreal. Wait, is that? Yeah, that is Amber Rush, okay. It's been a long time for that one. NARS Stud I used recently. What's in here? Stila Kitten. Yes, I've been thinking about this one recently, that I should really use this. This is kind of similar to that Giorgio Armani though. I wonder if I need to bring in both. I will though, because like I said, I just want to play in these for a little bit. And then if there's anything I don't use, I can always keep it in one more time. And also this from Sephora. I don't think you can get this anymore. It's called Hidden Treasure. I was so close to decluttering this at one point, but I'm glad I didn't, because it's just like a really beautiful green glittery thing. This would actually really look good paired with that Lise Wachee shadow that I kept in, so that's actually a good time to pull that in. Look at how pretty those two colors look together. That might be a look. Alright, that's everything I'm going to use this time around from this drawer. I have 2 makeup use up concealers, and then I just pulled in the Maybelline one. So let's do one more. Actually, let's also pull in color corrector. I'm gonna bring back in the Hard Candy one, which I really love. But let's do one more concealer. I think this one, this Estee Lauder Double Wear. Yeah, that's what I'll do this time around. Man, there's some stuff in here that needs to be decluttered, I'm telling you. I feel like I have an odd assortment of primers in what's gonna be in there now. So I'm just trying to look and see if there's anything I could pull in that's small that could like kind of fill any gaps. So let's do these 3. This one only because I've never actually tried it. I don't know how it ended up in here before coming out of that box. But anyway, this is the Step 1 Pore Filling Primer from Makeup Forever. I also have my Step 1 mattifying primer from Makeup Forever, which just in case I feel like I really need a mattifying primer, I'm going to pull that in. And then this is the Hourglass Veil Primer. This is just in general a nice primer. It makes your makeup stick. It just makes your skin look nice. And it's a mini, so I'll just pull that in. Any eyeliners that I want to use this time around. I've been really liking that Buxom one that I pulled in last time, so I think I'm just going to keep that in. I'm going to pull this one back in. This is the Estee Edit Urban Nude. This is just really good for in the waterline, and I still want to use this up. This was my makeup use up for last year, but I never did use it up. This side I almost did use up. And then everything else can stay in there. Alright, I feel like I was getting a little far away. You guys are probably like, show us closer up. So here's all my blushes. I have 2 makeup use up blushes, and then I had that one new Tarte one. So I'm thinking like 4 or maybe 5. Let's see what we have in here. Stuff I haven't used in a long time that I love. I've never used this yet. I put it in here because I said I'm going to use this in the summer when it'll work better. Yeah, I still don't want to use that yet. I'm a little intimidated by it. It's like this cream to powder finish. Okay, we'll save that. It's a little intense. Oh, let's use this again. This is the Clinique Black Honey Pop. I want to use this kind of at the very end of winter right now, going into spring. Because I won't be using it in the summer, I know that. I'm not going to pull in the Tarte blush. I have that one. Let's pull in California. I love this, and I want to use that some more. I've also been thinking about Luminoso. I really want to use this before I do a declutter because I really like it, but then sometimes I'm unsure if it looks good on me. So, and it is like the time of year to be using something like that, or going into the time of year to be using something like that anyways. So that's 3, do 2 more. Let's pull this back in because I really like this a lot when I used it. It's the Annabelle Marie Mai in Cobra. That's gorgeous. You know what I never give enough attention to is NARS Orgasm. I think we all, like any of us that have it in our collection, we kind of don't really use it. I never see people using it. I only see people talking about it. So let's pull that in, give that a little bit of love. And yeah, I think that should be good for now. I don't need more brow products. Still am using up my contour stick, so all the contouring stuff can remain untouched. Let's pull back in the Neutrogena bronzer. And maybe, how about the NYC Sunny bronzer? It's been a while since I used this, and I really like it, so we'll use those two. Last drawer is loose powder. So I have the Kat Von D one that's in a project, which is loose powder. I want to, yeah, man, I almost want to use this again before I do a declutter, this By Terry hyaluronic powder, but I just don't want to wreck my makeup. Every time I use this, something screws up, so I think I'm just going to forget about that. I'm going to pull in this Becca Under Eye Powder. This is the pink one in Pink Haze. I like it, but I don't love it, and I want to test that out some more before I do any kind of declutter. And then I definitely need a pressed powder. My makeup use-up one is actually in my purse. I've been using it at work. So let's pull one in for here, because I definitely have been, like, not using one here. I've been using the loose ones. So this is my other makeup use-up one. I've just had it in here until I got around to using it, so we'll just pull it in. It's the Clinique Super Powder in Matte Beige. So these are my palettes. I kept one, the chocolate bar. I have a makeup use-up, I have the MAC shadows, I have all the single shadows, and I pulled in that NYX one. So there's not a whole lot of room to play in this, I don't think. But I definitely wanted, I've been thinking about this palette a lot. The Natasha Denona green brown one. Can you see that? There you can. But I'm not 100% yet. Between that one, and there's also this one. I always forget about this one. This Sephora Pro Editorial palette. Boop, there. I can't really pull like 2 huge palettes in. There's also the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner one. Also wanted to play around with ColourPop shadows again. Yeah, these are my Makeup Geek ones. These are the ColourPop ones. Okay, I'm going to pull in the ColourPop ones because I've been kind of missing them a little bit. And because there's some color in here, put back this Sephora Pro one until next time. I feel like this would be a really good one for me to use for work because it's kind of light. Like these shades, they require a little bit more building up, and so it's a little bit more neutral, you know? So that's the Mischief Minx palette from MAC. So I'll bring in these three, and I'll have all those other ones too. So it's a lot of eyeshadow, but I think it's a good amount. I think it'll work. Because I have this video that I'm doing for lip products, it's kind of putting a wrench in what I would normally do for this. So you know what, I'm just gonna pull some stuff. I don't know if all of it's gonna get used, if it'll get used in that video or not, we'll see. So here's all my liquid lipsticks. Yeah, let's pull some Anastasia stuff because it's been a while. Let's use, no, that's ColourPop. Let's use Dolce. Let's use Dolce. That's a really good, like, everyday, really nice. Let's use Little Stitches from ColourPop because you guys know that's one of my faves. Sephora stuff. I still had one left over, so I'll leave that. Let's use this CoverGirl Melting Pout in Gel Full. That's number 105. Let's pull in this Bare Minerals one right here. This is called OMG. I love that. It's a beautiful color. And also this one. Swag. Yeah, this one's awesome too. Love that formula. Love those colors. Okay, over here is like glosses and some other random lip stuff. I'm going to pull in this one. This is the Hard Candy Velvet Mousse. In the shade Cherry Blossom. This is a gorgeous color. I also really like the packaging. It's a little bulky, but it's very pretty. Let's do one of these little minis from Bare Minerals. This is called Mantra. Let's see. Yeah, that's a really nice, like, nudie sheer color. Any glosses in here that should get used? I have this video in mind too, so I'm kind of looking at these through that spectrum of stuff I want to show you guys in like a lip swatch video. Yeah, glosses do not call to me. I feel like next time I do a declutter, I'm going to get rid of like almost every gloss. I'm going to pull in this one from Urban Decay. It's called Love Drunk. It's like this really beautiful deep red. It's really pretty. I know the lighting is a little bit off right now, just because I'm filming at night. What's this? I don't even think I've used this. Okay, let's pull this in. This is Laura Mercier Devotion. I must have used it one time. Oh, that's pretty. We'll pull that in. If you couldn't tell, I'd moved on to like my minis up here. Okay, looking at all that stuff, I probably need to pull about like 5 more just bullet lipsticks. They are up in this section here where I can't get my camera, so I'm just going to pull them and then I'll swatch them for you. Okay, so this is the Hourglass Lip Stilo in Achiever. Again, like a nude, but a really dark nude. This is Wet n Wild in the Flesh, kind of like a matte version of the same color. This is Twig from MAC. These are all going to be the same tones, like literally. I'm just playing with nudes lately. Those actually are almost identical. Did I just pull dupes without meaning to? Okay, you guys, so it turns out that MAC Twig and Wet n Wild in the Flesh are almost near identical dupes. So you know what? I'm just going to put one back. And I'm going to put the Wet n Wild one back. This is NARS Bridget. I never get enough use out of these, so I'm trying to force myself to. This one is slightly different because it's more of a pink. This is Sorbet from, whatchamacallit, Bite Beauty. And then this one is the Too Faced Peach Kiss one in Sunday Funday. If you thought I was lying about them all being nudes, I was not. Don't worry. As you could see, I did pull a few pops of color. And for that video that I'm kind of hinting at, I might pull some other stuff in. But for my day-to-day, like going to work and stuff, I've been playing it pretty safe. And just quickly, there is another video that I have in mind that I need to use some different foundations for. So I pulled a few other ones. This is the Guerlain Lingerie Depot BB Cream. I hope the lighting's okay. I hope it's focusing. The e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation, love that. My Photo Focus from Wet n Wild foundation, love that. And then also the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. This one I'm hit and miss on, but I kind of want to use it and play around with it a little bit for the video I'm talking about. So I've decided that that will be one of the ways to use one of these drawers, I think. I'm gonna stick these in here. Alright, so this is how I normally organize this to begin with before I start using it. I put all the liquid lipsticks in this drawer, and then all the bullet lipsticks, including the mini ones, all in this drawer. And what I've actually decided this time around, until this foundation video that I'm doing is done, is I've just put all my foundations now in these 3 drawers. There's 3 in each drawer, they all fit really good. I'm gonna focus on the ones I originally pulled out, like the Revlon one and the Estee Lauder one, and then my makeup use-ups. The 3, or was it 4? The 4 that you just saw me pull at the end, I will probably only use once, just for this one video that I'm talking about. You guys will see that at the end of March. And then there's my blush and highlighter drawer. That Anastasia palette is pretty big, but I am able to actually close that drawer. And then here's my face products drawer. So each one of those powders kind of has its own slot. All the concealers fit together, and then back there, as you can tell, are all the primers. So I've got a whole bunch of minis and then my makeup use-up ones and a few other ones. So lots of primers in there this time around. That's all bronzer and contour. And then over here is all my palettes, including use-up palettes, and all those eyeshadow singles are in that little pink basket over there. So that's fitting in there pretty well. It's sometimes hard to get the bottom ones out, but that's just the way it is. So that's it for this time around. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.